Hey, welcome folks. Welcome to the live stream. James with Team Finish Strong. I think I'm here broadcasting live to you from the world of Zwift. I am trying to wrap up the, the tour of Watopia today. It has been a crazy day for me. You know, one thing that you as the viewers do not get privilege of is seeing what goes on. Hey, Amiano, thank you. You've just given me confirmation that the live stream is working. That was my first order of business. I had to throw this live stream together in like 30 seconds. Hey, Dave. Hey, good to see you again, man. It's been a while since I've seen you on the live stream chat. Hey, good to have you on. So, glad to be back. Glad to be wrapping up the tour. But let me tell you, it was crazy getting started. That's why we are already in progress. That's how crazy this thing has been for me today. Hardly had time to get ready for it, and because this stage is going to be a little bit longer due to all the climbing, I decided to start it as early as I could. And you know, when you earn a living and trying to do these types of things very quickly afterwards, it some of your plans can go by the wayside, and that's what's happened today. But we got it done, the live stream's going, and we are wrapping up the stage. In fact, I get on my bike here, get ready to start the broadcast, and I look over to my left, and I do not feel the air, the refreshing air of a fan blowing on me, and I knew that was going to be the death of me. So I am literally running through the house yelling, "I've got a minute to get a fan!" So I ran upstairs and got a fan and put it back in my pain cave here. Boy, I would have had to rename that from a pain cave to a death cave, I think, if I hadn't gotten some oxygen flowing here. So I haven't even warmed up yet. So it's going to be an interesting start to this ride. I've got the worst bike possible for this whole thing. Check this out. I mean, it's not a TT bike, but this is not the bike you'd want to be using for a mountain route. So I'm going to stick with this for now. I'll have to do a bike swap out here once we get to the big climbing. So that's my drama. How's everybody doing in your world? I hope you guys have had relative ease today. I hope. But one thing's for sure, a ride in the world of Zwift can make all things better, right? At least an easy ride. And I'm looking to do a charity ride this weekend if the rain holds out. So I'm not looking to thrash my legs today. Looking to just do kind of like a tempo effort today or lower. So we'll see how that goes. We'll wrap this up on a rather calm note and be done with these points as well as the tour. I really like these tours. It gives me extra motivation to jump on and do something specific, you know, specific events in Zwift. And between having the other Zwifters doing it, as well as some of the bonus points and the ability, an opportunity to live stream it, certainly makes it more enjoyable than the average Zwift session. But enough about my Zwift experience. Has anyone finished the tour already? Has anyone finished the tour? And did you get to level up? If you did, shout out to me in the chat, or if you're watching this afterwards, lay a comment down. Let me know what you leveled up to. For me, it was level 43. I finally got to level 43. And I predicted I would not get anywhere close to level 44, and I was right. I don't think any amount of Zwifting over the last week and a half would have changed that too much. But unless you're doing 1,000 kilometers a week, which I think I saw someone on the internet saying they're doing on Zwift, which is insane. I might do that in a month. Might do that in a month. But in any event, so how's everyone doing? What you guys been up to? You doing the tour? You doing something else? I haven't really tried the racing scene in a very long time on Zwift, and looking to do that soon. Here we go. We're going up the backside of the Epic KM, which is the steeper side. Okay. We already got people slowing down in intimidation. But yeah, just curious what you guys been doing. How's the racing been going? There's been a lot of FutureWorks activity over the last year in Zwift. I wonder if any of those changes, drafting, boosting, any of that stuff, I wonder if any of it's made into the mainstream races. All right. Amiano, what did you think of the A-Ride? Was it, how long was it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of climbing. I'm really not looking forward to that. My knee's already aching. Quiet knee, quiet knee. My knee's already aching in anticipation. But, yeah, lots of climbing. Yeah, I would really, if you notice, I really didn't do any repeats of these later stages either. I actually think that just jumping on the C cadence, pace partner would probably be more efficient if you're looking to try to level up. 95 minutes. That was yours with a decent effort. Wow, over an hour and a half. Incredible. Well, time for me to go ahead and do a bike swap out here. Wait, no, I don't want to end my Zwift session. Did not have time to do a proper bike switch. I guess if I'm going to do all the trouble of switching, I could go to a light bike. But I'll just go with my trusty concept bike. In blue, of course. And then we will get back to business here. Appreciate you guys bearing with me here through this craziness today. Crazy, crazy. All right, I already feel lighter. 95 minutes. I wonder how long it's going to take me to do this 27K then. Maybe it's a little more than half, I think, of the big ride. So maybe an hour. Maybe hopefully we can be wrapped up in under an hour here. It'd be done by 6 local time for me. So we'll see. All right. I'm not even in my little ring gear, which I should be. All right, there we go. Yeah, this one, trying to remember how they build it. I don't remember the route. Oh, Mountain 8. Mountain 8 Emiano is the course name. It's about 600 meters and some change of climbing. And it goes up the reverse Epic KOM, apparently, and does not hit the radio tower. After that, I do not know. I think it just wanders around. Probably goes up the one of the Watopia KOMs. I don't know if it's the forward or the reverse. So, yep. Still a good bit of climbing, but maybe under an hour. So what I'm going to try to do, since we're already on the hard stuff, I'm not going to really bash it. I'm definitely not warmed up enough for that anyway. Only 10 minutes in here. So I'm just going to keep it conversation pace, which means probably keep my heart rate under 145, hopefully. But anyhow, we'll snag some XP. We'll get a jersey out of it. Call it done. And then this sprinter can go back to the flats. One thing I'm going to try to put in to my schedule in the next couple of weeks, depending on how much recovery I need from this charity ride coming up, is I'm probably going to do my very first ramp test in Zwift. Yes, you heard it from my own lips. A ramp test. Never done one before. I know they're super painful, but my FTP has been floating around, and my Garmin hasn't been giving me a good idea of where it's landing at right now. So, at least for purposes of Zwift, it'd be good to see what Zwift says it is. So, mostly out of curiosity, it certainly will trash my legs for a few days. So, y'all can talk me out of it if you think it's a bad idea. Please let me know in the comments if you tried it and found it to either be unreliable, unhelpful. See, you know, Emiano, with your last comment, I don't even know. I've never done it, so I don't know what kind of test or tests Zwift has. Shorter the better, probably, for me. The last one that I saw someone do, they lasted about 16 to 20 minutes. So is that a short or is that a long? I suspect it's a short test. This person that I saw was a sea rider like myself. So I guess if you're a sea rider, they're all short to some degree. But yeah, that's my thought. I don't even know where it is on the Zwift menu, but I'd like to give it a try, and I want to live stream it so that you can all push me to do my best. Yeah, that's the one I want to do, 1 minute intervals. That way I can have the suffering be over as soon as possible. You know, I think based off of some of my more recent efforts that I can probably make it to the 300 water. I think. I'm pretty sure I can make it there. How much past that, I don't know. But that doesn't mean my FTP will be 300. Zwift is going to figure out some lower number below that, I'm sure. Okay, well, overestimate. Yeah, you know, I was wondering that too because I tend to push more than my FTP while my legs are fresh. But then after about 20 to 30 minutes into a race, I find myself really having to work harder to hold power. And that's just the nature of the fast twitch muscle beast phenomenon that I have to deal with, the reality of that. So we'll see. Which means in about 10 more minutes you're going to see me conk out. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I have noticed that. Very, very perceptive, Emiano, for sure. 252. Wow, yeah. See? So it's not very reliable then. Maybe almost bordering on pointless if it's that far off. I don't know what your actual FTP is, Emiano, but if mine read 252, I know for a fact I could do nowhere near that for even 20 minutes. So are there other ramp tests out there that are more reliable than Zwift's? Or you just got to go with the long suffering? Okay, yeah, I'm thinking I'd probably finish up around that level, either 320 or 340. So you're probably right in that ballpark. And that's about where I was before I had all my training issues last year. My Garmin says I'm like 205 right now. That seems just a little on the low side. I'm not sure what it's using. Again, I haven't done any specific FTP test. It's just been using my workouts. So it may be more guesswork right now. I suppose if I did a structured interval session at threshold or above, it'd probably be more accurate, which I need to start doing those again sometime soon too. Okay, well, we're right about where I want to be here in terms of effort. Yeah, Emiano, I would be in complete agreement there. So my Garmin's got to wake up and start giving me some more accurate metrics to look at. Again, I haven't been doing structured workouts either, so to its credit, it's trying to use randomly generated ride data to figure out what I'm capable of. But I felt pretty good that day that we on the jungle circuit. I mean, it was a hard effort for sure. What I did that day, trying to hold about 3.5 to 4.0, and but I wasn't like ready to drop, ready to drop dead at the end of it. I definitely still had a little bit more to go, but I've been really careful lately, trying to be super careful, not to go back down a training path that takes me to a bad place, so trying to be careful and slowly work in these harder efforts to get my body used to doing that again. And hopefully one day soon, we'll test these legs out on a Zwift race. Well, we've got 400 folks out here tonight. Not a huge crowd for stage 5. I think today is not the last day, right? For this level. Anyhow, seems like a light crowd. Maybe all this climbing has scared away some folks. Perhaps. But I am going to finish what I started. If not with the A's, certainly in some fashion. So I'll settle in a rhythm here at this power level and see if I can still carry on a conversation with y'all. Thank you, a name that I cannot pronounce. Appreciate the ride-on. Still not good at giving ride-ons back. It's not super easy to do so, unfortunately. If only we had a moderator for Zwift, right? You know how like they have YouTube moderators to handle comments and stuff in the chat? Maybe if Zwift could have a moderator help me give out those ride-ons, maybe that would be helpful. Or make it easier for someone to do it on a bike. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate the ride-on. Yeah, that is so true, Hemiano. 400 in this particular stage, which I think this one was more well attended than the A, naturally. So we've got some company out here on the hills. And it's about the only interesting thing out here because this side of the Epic KOM is so boring to go up. Like I never take this route. I never take this route when I want to do the Epic KOM. This is just so monotonous. But having other Zwifters out here at least helps usher it to its conclusion quicker, at least mentally. And I wish I could hit that fan and make it. Oh wait, yeah, I can. I have the remote here. It's good. Whew. Temperature's rising. Yeah, this would be tough for me to want to do solo. Very tough. And it feels so much harder too, don't you think? Emiliano, doesn't this? I think it's shorter, so therefore steeper, and then by some horrific diabolical scheme makes it seem longer. I don't know how many minutes it takes to go up the backside. All right, somehow I pushed into another gear here, virtually speaking. Pushing a little harder than I want to. I'll finish this this to the next hairpin. Now downshift. All yellow now in the graph. All right, about 200 meters to go. So what you all doing after Watopia? The tour of Watopia. Anything good coming up behind this? Thank you, T. Sullivan. Okay, shifted down here. Gonna make it a little easier on myself. I'll do over-unders. Haha! Someone shaved Grams by removing their big ring. Well, good workout. So, folks, after this tour is over, You may see less of me on the live stream, aside from the occasional race, unless something really interesting crops up. I really don't live stream free rides. I think it's pointless. Pointless to watch. You'd be better off just doing one yourself. But anyhow, so I'll probably be doing some racing, maybe as frequent as once a month. We'll see how it pans out with my fitness. All right, in a second here. Thank you, JB. Second here, I'm going to be switching back to the over part. And hopefully I can hang on this one. This one's a long one, I think. So we'll see. All right, here we go, coming up soon. Okay. All right, let's see if I can hold this. I've been trying to work my cadence back up. It's harder now for me to spin on these harder efforts. But I want to get back to that place if I can. My knees will thank me for it for sure. Thank you, Mr. Hackery. Okay, little break here, short break. All right, here we go. To the finish line, I think. Or maybe not. Looks like we have one more hairpin. No. Oh, thank God. No radio tower. They promised me they wouldn't make me do it. No. I feel cheated, folks. They did it to me again. All right, gotta take a break. Man, that's a bummer. I gave myself a 2-minute break. I'll try again. That was kind of a long effort. I thought it was over. All right. All right. 1 more minute, and I'll be at it again. Try to hold it till the end. Heart rate's not coming down now. Just gonna have to live with it. All right, here we go. Somebody's turned it into a race. Little break. Long effort there. All right, done. Whew. Time to recover. See if I can follow those folks. See if I can get 100. Probably not. Nope, 91. Oh, buddy. Sorry about the sticky graph. Thank you, Miano. Whew. I had to put the radio tower in. Well, that's going to be most of the climbing for today, thankfully. We'll do a big push here, and then get on down the road. Yep, not bad at all. I'll stick with this group. All right. Trying to get away. All right, get to it. That's what I'm about to do. Get to the finish. Whew. Okay, another break. Yes, me too. I was very disappointed they didn't warn me about that. They did not warn me. If they did, I didn't read it. Oh well. Well, we got through it. We got through it. For the second time, we got through it. I don't think I can do a super tuck here and stay with them. Maybe we'll see. Probably not. Felt the heart rate's finally coming down a little bit. All right, another break. Almost looked like I was going to lose the wheel. Oh, this is a nice little break, let me tell you. Oh. Think we'll swallow this person up or spit him out? I probably lost his wheel. That's okay. No biggie. No biggie. Oh, wow, we got a whole 10 kilometers left. What else we got to do here? That wasn't enough, Zwift? You need more sweat, blood, and tears? From this poor sprinter. All right. Well, we're getting close to the bottom of the climbing at least. My heart rate jumped up pretty high though. Gave myself a good workout today. Oh no! It's the blob! The blob that forces you to work harder to catch it. I wonder what these guys are going to do on the flat. 3 watts a kilo? Oh my gosh. I'm not up to that. 4 watts a kilo. Do we have 5? Can we hear 5? No, thank you. I'll probably ride with these guys until I hit the dirt and then let them go about their business. because I'm just about done. But we might not hit the dirt. Maybe we'll go a different way. Which way are we going, Emiliano? Oh, you know, that's right. You didn't do this one. I need to know if we're going left or right. I'm guessing left because of how many kilometers we got left. I'd like to see my heart rate come back down. It's a little high for as light an effort as I'm doing here. Must be the heat. Yeah, it's a bit warm in here now. Oh well. All right. Well, we got the tough stuff out of the way, I hope. I hope. 90 meters left. Try and remember, Emiliano, when you said that last statement, how much I actually got left from here. Do I got to go over the reverse KOM, or are we going to skirt around it? Almost had hydration too. $677. 50 meters. I wonder where we're going to get that. Probably going to go by the sprint banner, not the Watopia KOM, I think. All right, it's do or die time. Stay with the group or not. Yay, double XP. That sounds just a little sarcastic. All right. Thank you, fellas, for blocking the wind. I am so grateful that you decided to be my ad hoc lead-out team, even though you're not getting paid to do it. Hopefully I'll be able to get this lactate out of my legs and then my heart rate will come down. I'll actually be able to pedal like I want to. This person's giving up. Either that or they just didn't want me behind them. Or they were being gracious and letting me pass without a sticky draft. That's what I try to do for folks. If I see I'm holding somebody up, I'll just drop the watts and let them pass. It's the only nice thing to do in a world where Zwift gives very little back in terms of free effort. You can't really coast, among other things, but that's the one thing I think that is so starkly different about Zwift than in real life is the lack of ability to coast. You're constantly on the pedal. All right, get a little more RPMs out of these legs here. Well, Amiano, it's almost over, my friend. I'm almost done with this thing. And yes, we're not going up Watopia KLM, for which I am profoundly grateful. So this is your RPMs, Amiano? You spin at this pace? Oh my gosh. Are you standing the whole time? That's gotta be hard on the knees. If that's the case, you could just take off the little ring and not use it. You wouldn't need it. Sorry, folks. I let a gap open up. Yes, Murph HQ, this is the last of the turns. I'm sort of that way these days more. I think that's why, if you haven't noticed, I've been grinding a lot more lately, these gears, instead of spinning. Like, I used to never do 78 RPM. That'd bog me down. Probably shouldn't do it now. No sprint finish today, folks. The radio tower took it from me today. Almost over. Wish I could speak more, folks, but that Epic KOM took it all out of me today. Whew. One more stand-up effort here. Still on that mountain bike. Whew. Almost home. Sorry, C. Edwards. A little tired here. Got to hand it to Verma. Verma's showing out with those big fat tires. All right. All right. I'll give it a little bit here, just so I can hold my place. Or maybe not. Yeah, whatever. All right. Everybody wants to sprint today. Good enough. Well, thank you, Amiano. Oh, gosh. Well, super thankful that one's done. Gotta catch my breath. All right. Good workout. Good workout. Well, hey, Amiano, thank you for tuning in. And for Get To It, Dave, and others who are on the stream, thank you for joining me today on tonight's broadcast. We're done. Tour of Watopia is over, folks. Of course, if you're looking to get some hard-earned XP, feel free to do the stage multiple times. You can certainly do that. And that way, if you want to level up, you're just about there, you can get it done. Look at that. Here comes the green crew. No way. No way I'm joining the bees. Bye-bye, bees. All right. Well, I still got some cool down to do, folks, as always. So take care. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Wherever you find yourself tonight in the world of Zwift, have a great one. Take care. God bless. And finish strong.